Welcome back to the Hamburger Disco podcast, the podcast about Astro Boy, High School High, Garbage Pail Kids, Connect 4, and Dunkaroos. My name is Matt, and as always, I'm joined each and every other week by Jay and Rum. Rum and Jay, happy Season 2, Episode 2. What is new?
Oh man, I mean, since the last episode, I've been eating a lot of chocolate. I gotta cool it now that we're on video here.
Yeah, totally. We released it on YouTube, TikTok. Our TikTok and our Instagram is cooking. Like a lot of great comments, a lot of love from everyone, and just like we're cooking on those. So follow us on Instagram and TikTok. Maybe I'll put a graphic down there. Should.
Yeah, thanks for the follows. Like, I love seeing comments and votes from people not in my immediate family. It feels so good.
I think it is. Maybe it's the YouTube thing, or maybe it's the new avenues. But yeah, we've been getting definitely a lot more love lately too. I've been noticing.
Yeah, our follower count's going up. Yeah. Keep getting those notifications pinging. So that's good.
I think people have a lot of opinions on chocolate bars, and it's going to be us to find other interesting things that people can vote on.
We got a lot of semi-heated comments of where's this, where's that.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
I've listed them down. We're going to go into those, and we're going to answer your complaints later in the pod. Okay, first complaint. This one is directed at Ramel. So Ramel.
Why is this like a formatted like a Dear Diary kind of thing?
First person said, "Where's Mars? Kinder Bueno, but no Mars."
Well, that's directed at me
kind of, because you selected Kinder Bueno, so I guess it's to all of us. But
first of all, you guys kept saying that Kinder Bueno is like a kid's thing. It's not a kid's thing. I know Kinder also makes Kinder Surprise, but Kinder Bueno is a very adult chocolate. And you kept saying like it's for 8-year-olds. And when you're the one, especially you, Matt, you're the one that picked the Kinder Surprise, and you can't trash Kinder Bueno. Anyway, it's got a lot of layers. You guys tried it, right? Oh, Jay can't try it.
I can't try it, but I do have to hand it to you. I actually do need to give Kinder Bueno a lot more credit after seeing a lot of the comments.
Yeah, because people love it. Yeah. And just because you guys didn't grow up with it in your small little bubble of basic corrected. Chocolate.
I think it was a premium. Like, if they didn't have Kinder Bueno at EFADS, I wasn't having any Kinder Bueno.
EFADS, everything for a dollar store for the uninitiated there. That's a good one. It's a good reference.
I'm with the viewer. Where's Mars? Kinder Bueno, but no Mars.
We mentioned this before, like Mars and Three Musketeers and like although Milky Way, those are all kind of
the soft chewy.
They're kind of all similar, and I prefer a Snickers over those. So like personally, I didn't. Although that being said, I did eat like 35 of them on Halloween. But yeah.
It's funny. I think I called somebody basic for selecting Snickers in the last one. I'm like, it's kind of a basic general bar. And then I tried it because, we had all this Halloween candy. I think I finished every single one. It's good.
You got to give Snickers love. Like Snickers, we're giving Kinder Bueno some love.
Oh, Henry, another one that we missed. Yeah. And like during Halloween, like Henry, I'm not buying a full Henry bar like anytime soon. But during Halloween, Henry is pretty solid. Hits the spot. Yeah. It's got the peanuts. It's a bit filling. It's good. Yeah,
we could have drafted a whole other team of just the ones that we missed, and who knows, that might have won. Next comment: no representation from Lindt. What's up with that, everyone?
I think we realized late that there's so many more than just the basic chocolate bars. Jay did a good job with Toblerone, but like Ferrero Rocher and like Lindt, like I just think we didn't think of it.
I feel like because Lindt's also one of those premium bars too, right? Like they've got like those nice like dark chocolate cocoa, but like with the percentage on it too, so it makes it even more luxurious.
Yeah.
Or like they have like the nice like sea salt with like chili and stuff like that. So I don't know, it just felt too premium,
too fancy.
Like Ritter Sport also, like all these bars are kind of it's tough to like kind of pick those in a chocolate bar draft, but.
Could you imagine going to someone's house on Halloween and getting a Lindt ball?
Wow. It's like, it's like the step up over getting the full-size chocolate bars, right?
I think I'd take a Lindt ball over a full-size. It just has that premium ring to it.
But also, those Lindt chocolate balls, too, are more Christmas like holiday. Holiday time.
Yeah, we mentioned it in the post-game.
Yeah, so sorry for not selecting Lindt. Here's a tip for you, though. If you live in Metro Vancouver, go to the Lindt store. When you walk in, you get a free ball.
Yeah, free samples.
Oh, is that true?
Yeah, it's free. Yeah.
Are they open year round? I got to do that more often.
Free ball. I think you could probably just, come with like a hat, a mustache.
Groucho glasses.
See how many you can get. So that while we're already talking about it, why don't we go over the results from?
Jeez. I don't know if we have to. Should we just skip to the next draft? Like,
okay.
All right, let's hit me with it, Matthew. What are the results?
Here we go. Just to recap, if you didn't see season 2, episode 1, which you should, click right here if you're watching on YouTube to watch it.
I gotta add that in now. Okay. I don't know how to do that. Anyway,
so I had Kit Kat, Coffee Crisps, Crunch, Cookies and Cream, Kinder Surprise. Jay had Twix, Snickers, Butterfinger, Toblerone, Caramel, and Rum. Had Reese Cups, M&M's, Wonder Bar, Kinder Bueno, and Glossettes. The results are in. People voted on our Instagram story, and they also left comments on the actual post. Coming in at 22% of the votes is Team 3, Ramel. Whew. From hero to zero. What is going on? Season 2, episode
First
1.
L.
How does it feel being on this side of the
all right, well, we'll talk about it after. Go through. Like, who's next?
Second place at 25% is Juicy J.
Man, I really thought I had this one.
You know what? Twix is my favorite bar. I'm surprised too.
Yeah.
And coming in at number 1 for season 2, episode 1, the first and only winner of season 2 is yours truly with 53% of the votes. Me, Matt, with Kit Kat, Coffee Crisps, Crunch, Cookies and Cream.
Yeah,
and
I mean, I don't disagree. You had some solid picks.
Yeah.
Can I just say, at the end of the draft, after the post game, you were trashing Glossettes a lot. But for those at home, as soon as the cameras turned off, Matt was inhaling those Glossettes like crazy.
He said he loves
Glossettes.
He said he loved it.
It's like his favorite. Like he knew he was smart like me. He knew he wouldn't get the votes. He was smart, unlike me.
I think Rum just picked Glossettes to get my vote.
That's all that matters.
Yeah,
to me.
it's I guess what do you call it when you like secretly like something? Forgot the word for it, but yeah, I secretly
guilty pleasure.
Yeah, it's a guilty pleasure.
Yeah.
The purple, the raisin Glossettes, they're so good. I know a lot of people hate on them. And as you know, I hated on them in the last episode, but Ramel brought a box and I hoovered them right after.
Yeah.
Did you eat the peanut ones too?
No, yuck.
Anyway, like on Instagram, we've been doing like fun polls, like just as a side thing to the podcast. We did like Glossettes, thumbs up, thumbs down. 88% on Glossettes, which is crazy. That's more than I would imagine.
Yeah.
What else do we do? I don't know. Follow us on Instagram, man. We got so
Crunch
many
versus Crunchy. We had like all.
Oh
those
yeah.
The
We got
Twix
so
versus
much
Reese
fun
Cups?
stuff.
Yeah.
That was nuts.
See, but
That
that's
was
the thing.
insane.
So Twix killed it, but I don't know. I never.
Hey,
got
Reese
the
caught
votes.
up. It was like 48. It was like 42 to 58.
Yeah,
But
at the very least, we love seeing the results for all of these. So thank you everyone for voting.
Yeah, and keep it coming too.
Yeah, it really helps us settle our own internal arguments.
yeah, we got a fun Instagram stories. You gotta follow us.
And if you liked voting on chocolate bars, I think you're gonna like the subject of our next fantasy draft. Recently, we filmed us doing a chip draft.
Potato chips, tortilla chips, snacks, general like
Cassava chips, maybe.
Cassava. Oh, that's going too much.
That was a fun one. We got kind of heated, but yeah.
Yeah, it was
When
really
are we
good.
never heated though in our drafts?
I think everyone just wants to win. They want to draft the best. In case anyone's wondering why it's always a draft. So essentially, we took that from the sports world. I think everyone here is a big sports fan.
I'm pretty good for sports fans here.
What do you like, Jay?
I'm a huge hockey fan, right? So I usually watch hockey. I sometimes dabble into, some maybe because I've been watching Ted Lasso. Shout out to Ted Lasso. But I've been, watching a little bit of soccer or football, as they like to call it across the pond.
Yeah, Ron, what do you got?
Oh, you name it. Football, basketball, hockey. I follow those three pretty closely.
Yeah.
Tennis. I'm a huge tennis nerd. Fun fact.
I'm go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna keep listening. But
What do you got?
If you're done,
You got roller hockey. He's a big supporter of the Vancouver Voodoo alumni games.
Can't forget esports too.
Yeah. Soccer. Shout out. Should I just shout out all my teams I follow? Whitecaps, Chelsea. Anyway, sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say
Knicks.
I'm like Jay. I just follow if there's a TV show that did something, I'm like I could get into that. I think I'm only into hockey because I loved the Mighty Ducks movies growing up. Ted Lasso is great. I think after watching Invincible, I was like, go Eagles, until they won the Super Bowl. But yeah.
Yeah.
So
All right. Can I keep listing my teams?
Yeah,
or-
keep going. What else do you got?
All right,
How
keep
much
going?
time do we have on this podcast?
Did you do Aussie rules football teams yet?
Not a huge baseball fan, despite me wearing a Yankees hat. But yeah.
Good to know. Didn't you live in New York?
All right. Let's go. Let's go to
You ruined his joke for later on. That's what you did.
Let's go to the
Yeah,
draft.
so in the sports world, people draft players every year. So what happens is for your team to get better, you have to draft like people who are turning of age to be able to play professionally. And usually the worst teams get to draft the better players. It's all for balance to make the leagues more competitive. And so every year, sports organizations do drafts, and then people who are fans of those said sports.
I don't know if you have to like do like the beginnings of team sports, the origins of.
To win it, you have to get
It's basically just
into the
we
net.
do fantasy drafts where you just pick your team and pick your hockey player, etc. And we're just doing it with food. That's the basics.
That's the TLDR. With that, let's throw it to the chip draft.
I actually think we should draft potato chips.
Potato chips.
Potato chips, yeah.
So like brands, like
Yeah.
Lay's, Doritos.
I think it'll have to be the brand.
So Doritos not a potato chip, so it's just like all chips.
Chips.
What about like pretzels?
If it's in the chip snack aisle,
Okay.
I'd say it's kosher.
So like no crackers, I guess that eliminates it.
No, they get their own aisle. There's a different.
Is there a different
I think
cracker aisle?
They put it with the soup.
Well, I mean, yeah, I guess
I think
no
chips,
crackers then.
okay. What
So
are they?
basically, anything that would be in like a fun mix pack, like the one
think
that
a
has
bag.
sun chips.
A bag is
Yeah,
a good
yeah,
one.
yeah.
Anything that's in a bag. Not
I've got some picks already though, so I don't know. I don't know about bags.
okay.
Let's say if it's in the chip section, then we're good.
Yeah, if we have any edge cases, we can argue.
Yeah, we can argue it.
As it
on the
happens.
spot.
Crisps, if we're in the UK, crisps.
Yeah, so if you pick Doritos, you get all of them. You get like Cool Ranch, 3D Doritos. You get 3D Doritos.
What were the three? Those are the air popped ones, right?
Yeah.
Those
are-
flopped. Are those still around? Those aren't
No,
around.
I don't think so.
I hope not.
I mean, and I'd say if you got the brand itself, then you're getting the whole thing. You're getting the whole shebang.
Okay.
Let's do it. So let's determine the draft order.
Okay, do you want to do... let's rock, paper, scissors. Okay.
Yeah.
Rock, paper, scissors. Got
Whoa, what was
That's what I wanted. I wanted rock.
You saw that, right?
Were you not going...
I'm so glad we're recording these things.
We
now.
got going. I said rock, paper, scissors, and you guys...
All right.
No, that's what we
we're
do.
we're going
Okay.
back to the tape
Okay,
on
let's
that
do it
one.
again. Let's do it. I won that, but let's do it again.
There you go.
Rock, paper, scissors. Okay, you're
I'm
out.
out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rock, paper, scissors. Oh,
Okay.
what?
Oh, this is a tough one because
Yeah,
I don't.
you don't know
Snakes,
going
it goes
so hard.
1, 2, 3. So do you want first pick or do you want third and fourth?
I think
pick?
I'm gonna go third and fourth.
Okay, so just to recap, we do a snake draft. So whoever's going first gets the first pick, and then it goes double on the last one, right? And it goes back around.
So
Yeah.
it goes first and then second, then third and fourth.
Yeah.
Which is me. Then fifth, second and fifth pick are the same, and then sixth and seventh.
I'll go first.
Okay,
Okay.
throw us in.
GMs, are you ready? This is the 2021 Chip Aisle Hamburger Disco Draft. Let's begin. For the first pick overall,
This is a hard one.
Yeah,
You might
I wanna see.
get some flack for your first pick.
what?
This is a tough one.
Mad Disco Sports and Entertainment will go with the brand with the best marketing, with the
Okay.
best flavors, a brand that is so cool. It's Cool Ranch.
That was so not cool that it took away anything that you had.
Correct. I will go with Doritos
Okay.
for the first pick.
Good
overall.
first pick.
Solid pick.
Like,
Good first pick. I think.
I still remember like commercials with like Allie Landry. I think I'm dating myself, but I think she was like in the
Yeah, that's a good
laundromat
one.
and she was like throwing
Oh, that's a good one.
Doritos everywhere.
Yeah.
That's a good one. I think their marketing, their clout, especially in the stoner world, is good.
They always have Super
collab
Bowl,
with Taco Bell,
Super Bowl
too, right?
commercials.
Oh, that's a good one. That put them a step up is the Taco Bell collab, and they do tons of collabs.
I'm feeling really good, you guys. Sometimes in a draft, you pick like, the best for your position, and sometimes you might not necessarily love it. Like I picked Kit Kat first overall in our last draft. It's not my favorite bar. I love Twix. But with Doritos, I love Doritos. I love Cool Ranch, you know?
All right. Okay.
So it feels good.
I'll give you that. It's a solid pick.
Cool Ranch is good. Favorite flavor, mine is sweet chili heat.
Ooh.
I think it's called.
Yeah. I like the
Solid.
OG Doritos, the one that comes into the Munchies pack. Ooh, I probably shouldn't say that.
Munchies
But
are
the Munchies
are off the
okay,
table,
sure.
right?
Let's say
what do you
Munchies
think?
off the table.
All right, I just
you're
gotta
doing?
I gotta cross this. All right.
I like
Munchies
the Cool
are
Ranch,
out.
but in 3D form.
So Jay, what is your second
All right.
pick?
So I actually think Doritos is a solid pick, but I would have probably gone with a much better chip brand that has a lot of clout, especially with this latest release. So, like you guys said, you get everything, but I'm picking specifically for this flavor,
What do you got?
and it's gonna be the flamin' hot,
Okay.
the flamin' hot Cheetos.
Wow. The first two picks are not even potato
No.
chips.
Well, I mean, chip aisle. We're going chip aisle, you know.
Yeah, this
But
is
Flamin'
crazy.
Hot Cheetos was like, I think for a while they had like a huge social media like viral moment where everyone was trying to get Flamin' Hot Cheetos.
Yeah, they've done a lot of good work with the Flamin' Hot. They got the great mascot with the
Don't forget
Chester.
Mascot,
He
Chester,
has a
yeah.
Super
Chester.
Nintendo game.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good pick. It's kind of like niche a little bit. No, they got Flaming Hot. They got
Flamin' Hot's like hot. Dude.
Flaming Hot is like their number one product now.
Yeah.
Do you
So-
like the crunchy Cheetos or do you like the soft puffed ones?
I mean,
For me, it's easy.
It's
I'll pick
always-
100 times out of 100
Okay.
the crunchy ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to pick the
I was gonna
crunchy,
go
but once
crunchy.
in a while you'll have the old puff, and it's a nice like
Right.
change up.
right. Again, Cheetos in the Munchies mix. Munchies is like the all-star game of
I think
chip
there's a
world,
Munchies
man.
mix with the Flamin' Hot in there.
Ooh.
I've seen
Find me
that.
That's
Yeah.
gonna be good.
Here's a fun fact. The Munchies mix, and if you don't know what the Munchies mix, it's got Sun Chips, pretzels,
Pretzel,
Doritos,
yeah.
and Cheetos. They didn't have that in the U.S. until like recently.
Wow. Okay.
Like I lived in
Didn't you live in New York?
I lived in New York City, and they had it like only like a few years after I got there, and it's not called Munchies either. I can't remember what it's called.
New York
but-
City adjacent.
Yeah.
Okay.
My first pick is it's tough because I think I want to differentiate between the third and fourth pick, but
Okay.
I think with my third pick, I'm going to go with another beast in the game. I am going to go with, with these chips, they're potato,
Okay. The
And-
first potato chip on the board,
Yes.
ladies and gentlemen.
and I think they're actually called potato flakes. I think it officially can't be called a chip, if
looked
I'm not
at-
mistaken.
We're going off the board.
But I'm telling you guys, when you eat these chips, once you pop,
Oh, okay.
you can't stop.
Okay.
And I'm going with Pringles. Pringles is
Great pick.
Pringles is so good.
Great
Come on,
pick,
like
great pick.
Pringles is just a different beast. Like they're so good. Favorite Pringles flavor? There's
Mine?
a lot of good
Sour
ones.
cream and onion.
Whenever I buy Pringles, it's always a 2. It's the sour cream and onion and barbecue.
Even regular.
Salt and vinegar I like.
Ooh. And the pizza one, that's a good one too.
But Rum, you're right. You still there are no potato chips on the board yet.
Yeah.
Because
Flake.
they're not legally allowed to call them potato chips.
I don't even know why I know that. I think I heard it on TikTok or something.
They're
But
called the potato. I don't know.
do you guys see this?
Concoction.
Plate and they just like press it? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Do you guys see this Wendy's Flamin' Hot Pringles?
What?
What?
Oh my.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness!
it's good. It's
What
a
a
good.
collab!
I mean, Wendy's is going all over the place. They have like the Wendy's phone. Have you guys seen the Wendy's phone? And they also have a Frosty
Gotta pull
cereal.
this up. Yeah.
So like they're like
I've
they're
seen the
spreading.
Frosty cereal.
They're spreading all over
I've
the
seen the
place.
Frosty.
A Wendy's phone?
Yeah, I think it's just a goof or whatever. Like you can just like order it, but producer Winnie's got it pulled up here.
Oh, I love it.
But
Is that real?
All it does is order Wendy's.
I think like that's the goof. Like there's
Yeah.
it's all it has is like a specific Wendy's app where you can like order it quickly.
It's like that Twitter phone. All it had was
I saw
the
that.
Twitter app.
dedicated Twitter phone. What was that like 2006
Couldn't
or
open
something?
links. Just
Yeah.
only Twitter. Yeah.
Just the good stuff.
All right. So round 2, I feel should have some potato chips in
Let's
here.
go. Kick
Okay.
off round
Alright.
2
So
strong. What do
I'm
you
gonna
got?
pick. It's kind of basic, but they got a big range. They got a big range, and
big
I
one.
bet you can't eat just one.
Oh.
There you go. Mark Messier.
Mark Messier's own. Lay's, but you got also Lay's, you got Lay's Kettle, you got baked Lay's. They spread it. And, you know, Walkers for my UK friends out there. But Lay's Walker is, you know, it's such a big thing, such a big spread that it's got to be picked. And they're probably the classic potato chip.
Yeah. Definitely very good, safe, basic.
Yeah, I mean, it has to
with
be
that.
picked. It has to be picked, and I'm the one to do it. But Lay's Kettle is like as good as
I love Lay's Kettle.
Yeah, as good
You're
as
also
any.
covering your Pringles too, because Lay's makes the next best competitor to Pringles.
I don't even know if they make Lay's stacks anymore. I don't think they do.
I think they do,
At least
actually.
not in Canada. I don't know. Yeah, that's my third and fourth pick. Two B's.
I have to cross nothing off my list.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Jay, what is your
All right.
fifth?
You know
what
what,
is your second pick and the fifth overall
Good
pick?
pick on the Lay's. That Pringles is definitely on my list. Now that you've taken that, I'm gonna have to go to my my second options here. I think I might. Oh, you know, it's a hard one. I think I might take the advice and round out that Munchies mix there.
Okay, what do you got?
I think I'm gonna go with Sun Chips. Sun Chips just like has like blown up in the last like year or two, I think.
Has it?
With the different flavors. Like, have you guys had like the garlic
they
bread?
have been
Ooh,
experimenting. They
man.
have.
The garlic bread Sun Chips have been really good. They have this like nice ranch flavor, albeit they might be international flavors, but they've been popping up in a lot of the local stores here. Pretty
Sun
good.
Chips doesn't really have like a marketing team.
They don't need
Do they?
it.
Do
They
they
don't need it.
Do they have?
They get all their
do they have-
marketing as being 1/4 of that party pack.
Yeah,
They're
exactly.
the Smarties of of that pack.
Like, me too,
No,
guys.
that's
Obviously the pretzels, the rolled golds are, but Sun Chips, like for so long, they just had like what did they have? The French onion,
harvest
cheddar,
and then the garden vegetable.
original, and garden vegetable. I mean, those are solid.
Yeah, but
Those
you
are good.
got to try those exotic ones. This exotic Sun Chip flavors are chef's kiss.
I think it's a great pick. I love Sun Chips. I think it might be a little early. He could have
Really?
I think, drafted Sun Chips a little bit later, but
I was gonna go with the big guy with the big gun, but I think I need to grab that Munchie Mix All-Star team.
All right, so still, I'm the only one with potatoes so far.
that is about to change.
Okay.
So it's me now. I got picks 6 and 7 as we snake. I noticed there aren't really any premium chips
Okay,
on
okay.
this list here.
Yeah, Lay's has some stuff.
They try to be. They try to be like who I'm going to
I think we're getting into that
Okay.
territory
I
now.
It's just sometimes when you go to the chip aisle, you know, you could spend $3 on a bag of chips. You can spend $4 on a bag of chips. Sometimes you want to spend $4.50.
Oh,
Okay,
it's a
that's
pretty.
very specific to your superstore.
No, this guy shops at Whole Foods.
I pick for my second pick on my team, and you know, let's add some diversity. Let's add a female to the team.
Okay,
We're gonna
okay.
go with Miss Vicky's.
Yeah. Producer Winnie already knew you were gonna go with
I
that
love
one.
Miss Vicky's. You know, they were there before Kettle. They are such a premium chip. And on top of that, I don't know if you've seen Miss Vicky's in a while, but they've been experimenting like crazy with all of their
Flavors.
brands.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've
What
noticed
flavors
that.
are-
I've noticed that. What they got? Like, what are they coming out with these days?
The honey Dijon. So when we were younger, I think there were only 3. There was salt and vinegar, original, and
Jalapeno.
jalapeno. Right? That was it. Those were only 3.
Somewhere.
No, they had sweet chili.
That was a bit newer.
I think that was.
But now,
It wasn't OG.
We'd have to double check.
There's
Oh,
so
they had a
many.
barbecue. They
producer
had to
when
have
he
some
just
sort-
brought it up, there's sweet chili and sour cream, amazing. Applewood smoked barbecue,
Ooh, lime and
also
black
amazing.
peppers. Ooh, that was a good one. Lime and black pepper is a good one.
Balsamic vinegar, harvest cheddar, and
Do we have to get
herb.
these chips for the post game?
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to
I
now.
guess so. Let's just bring one each because I'm still full from that chocolate.
I'm gonna buy like 7 bags of Miss Vicky's. But yeah, I love Miss Vicky's, and mwah. Is it Canadian?
Okay.
Is it Canadian? Is
No,
that bonus points?
oh, that's a good question. I don't think I saw it in the U.S. I don't know. Actually, no.
Well, you've got the next pick too.
Okay, for the next pick,
Oh, it is Canadian.
because my 4th and 5th picks are a little off the board, and I know for sure
made
you
by
both aren't
made
gonna,
by Frito Lay. Okay, interesting.
you both aren't going to pick them. I pick, and this is going to be almost as safe as Ramel's, but a little more wavier.
Oh,
I'm going
okay.
with Ruffles.
Yeah, I'm surprised you picked Miss Vicky's before
I
Ruffles.
want to
would've
give
put-
Miss Vicky some prominence.
okay.
You know.
Okay.
I think that matters, right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I think if Lay's is my first pick, it's not as good to like because that's like your top line, your center all-star
They'll be
center.
like, oh, you got Ruffles in the third round? You must be a genius.
I think Ruffles is also Canadian, right?
Ruffles.
But Ruffles sour cream and onion could be on a certain day my favorite chip.
Yeah.
Ruffles all dressed. I think all dressed is where it's at.
Oh man, sour cream and cheddar Ruffles. Those are the sour cream and bacon.
Now that I think about it, in the U.S., Ruffles is only all dressed, I think they have like a Canadian logo in it. They have like so it's like I think they just import it, and that's just the one flavor of Ruffles in the U.S. And that's just recent. That was just in the last
They've been
few
using
years.
Canada as a test market for like 25 years, 30 years.
How about that?
They know all dress.
Ruffles has a flamin' hot too.
What's in that Lay's box of like the little snack ones? You got the Lay's
right.
original.
Yeah.
There's also the Lay's ketchup
The lunch
in
kit
there.
ones.
And then you got the Ruffles all dressed is
Ruffles
usually
all
in there.
dressed,
There's a Dorito,
Maybe a Cheeto?
maybe a Cheeto. Yeah, those are the classic.
There's also an
right there.
au
the-
gratin flavor.
See that
too?
Canadian flag?
Oh,
That's the only
wow.
thing you'll find in Target from Ruffles.
I feel so honored,
Honored.
to pick this on my team, like the American ambassador.
Yeah.
I think for this pick, for my third pick, I'm gonna go with I'm gonna take it out of your book here. It's gonna be a little bit more obscure.
Okay.
But I think it's a very, very solid. It's on the come up. And it's actually one of those ones where you do have to pay quite a bit of premium for.
All right. I hope it's not one of mine, man.
No. It's not actually. So it's still a chip, but normally you can't find this in the chip aisle. It's actually going to be in the more like natural, healthy food section.
Okay.
And it's going to be Hard Bite. I think I'm going to pick Hard Bite. Hard Bite's been coming up there with some really good, solid flavors, and they're one of the more healthier options when it comes to chips. So I'm gonna go with a healthy pick, and that's
Healthy. I don't know about healthy, but
it's in the healthy aisle.
Healthy-ish.
healthy-ish. It's in the healthier aisle.
Hard Bite's good. It's very good Miss Vicky's knockoff.
I've never actually seen Hard Bite until I came back here. Is it new? Like it's like
new.
within the last like 5 years
It's
or something
definitely
like
been
that?
on the upcome. It's definitely been coming up there.
Yeah. Every time I'm at like maybe like a Whole Foods or like a superstore, if they run out of Miss Vicky's, I check the healthy-ish aisle. I'm like, oh sweet, they're still Hard Bite. Then there's tons in stock. All right, Ram, you got 2 back-to-back picks. Is no pressure, but look at your list right now. You got Pringles and Lay's. Let's add some diversity. Sure.
Yeah. No, those are pretty diverse, but that's not the Kettle brand that I'd go with. I already have Kettle with Lay's. It kind of covers it. I think it needs a spot in this draft. It needs a spot because I have Pringles, I have Lay's, so I'm gonna go into the tortilla realm, and I'm actually because they have lots of different flavors that they have different shapes. I'm gonna go Tostitos. I know it's a little plain, but you go to a Super Bowl party, you go to a party, and there's always Tostitos scoops. You got rounds. You got hint of lime is amazing. They've done a lot of good work in the Tostitos in the chip game. Okay, so you throw that like with like some avocado and whatnot, and I think you
keep trying to sell it by adding more
Adding more toppings
extra
to it.
stuff.
Yeah.
You need some
Ooh, how about those
supporting
Tostitos? Like there's also flavored Tostitos too
vat
if you
of
want
cheese.
that. But yeah, that's my third pick.
Was Jason Alexander? Was he the spokesman for them, or
Was he?
Was that rolled gold? You get bonus points if it was Jason Alexander. If not, I don't know.
Tostitos has like a big marketing budget too. So
They're owned by Frito-Lay's out there or no?
I think so.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
They own lots. And then for my fourth pick, I'm going to go a little even more off the board.
Okay,
Well, Tostitos
okay.
isn't off the board. It's more of just like
It
a...
was kind of a letdown when you said it would be off the board.
Yeah, oh no. So this is the one that's off
Okay,
the
here we
board.
go, here we
I'm going
go.
to go... I don't even know if this is Canadian, but I'm going to go with Bugles.
Oh, okay.
Those are solid. You don't see them too much, but as soon as when you see a Bugle, like they're good. They're so flavored. They're packed with flavorful. I like to
Or do the
and play.
finger.
Yeah, do the fingers.
every
You got to do
finger.
the classic fingers.
Bugles, claws.
Yeah. How about the Pringles with the reversing
duck
them and then doing the
chips.
duck
Yeah,
lips?
duck lips.
So you're picking chips that you can kind of like
Play,
use as
play
like
with
props.
Tostitos scoops and
What do you do with Lay's?
yeah. Lays you just put in a
Pretend you're Mark
sandwich.
Messier. Chip.
Oh man,
At the
no.
rink.
I mean, Bugles, nacho Bugles, solid chip.
Yeah. I don't even know if that's in the
It just
chip
occurred
aisle.
to me that you could, use Bugles as like a dipping chip. You can fill that,
I think
other
they're
side of it.
they're like too flavorful. I think they're a
You
little.
can get the original.
I guess it's Jay. Back to you for your fourth pick.
Yeah, you know what? I mean, you've opened up the doors to some of these off the board picks. So I think I'm gonna go with this one is a bit out there. I'm gonna admit, but I'm picking it because it's got clout. It's probably the best in its class, in its category, and I don't think any other chip comes even close
It's
to
a lot of talk.
where
Here we go.
this best
Here we
is.
go.
So I'm gonna pick the spiciest ever recorded chip ever.
This is a great pick.
The spiciest recorded
great
chip
pick.
ever, and it's so spicy that they only give you a single chip in its
Ooh.
package.
I love it. I love this pick. I
And this
had
is-
it on my list.
This is Paki chip.
Isn't tacky?
No, Takis is different.
Oh, it's-
Are you gonna pick Taki?
No.
No, it's Paqui, Paqui. It's like the California Reaper. They have a whole bunch of marketing for this. It's the spiciest chip.
It's
ever.
the one chip challenge.
The one chip challenge.
I really
exactly.
want to try the one chip challenge.
Yeah.
Is it? How much does that cost? Because I saw it on
think that
Amazon.
chip
It was
was
like
like
$50
What?
on Amazon, but
No.
it could be a third.
I remember seeing it at like at a grocery store. Like that one chip is like $7-8 or something like that. Here
Oh, I've
in
never
Canada.
heard of this. That's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to do some work on the selling it to.
No other chip comes close to being the spiciest chip. So if you like your spice and you want to try this, it's the most spiciest.
I just watched a video, like speaking of last week's episode, shout out to Shaq.
Yeah.
But Shaq, he was doing the one chip challenge.
How did you?
And he was like, I'm going to eat this chip and I'm not even going to make a face. Put it in. And then he made a face.
Shaq's an OG, man. He's great. Yeah. This is my pick.
All
Love
right.
it. I love it.
So Matt, it's your last two picks.
Okay. So I like how it's kind of opened up and we're picking like maybe you might call them novelties.
All right, Matt's opening the book.
Here we
Going to
go.
play
Yeah.
Here we go.
He could show us all his picks
So
now.
many good ones. I'm so sad that I only have 2 picks left
Okay.
because there's so many that are going to be left off. So when we have a recap and talk about the ones we missed, there'll be a lot of shout outs. But I'm going to go with a chip that you can buy in Vancouver, but is more widely available in the United States,
Okay.
where Ramel used to live, New York City. Listen to some of these flavors. Notorious Honey Jalapeno,
Okay.
Cardi B Cheddar
Okay, yeah.
Barbecue,
Yeah.
Migo Sour Cream with a dab of ranch.
This is a bit out there, though.
I'm going to go, just for the cachet of it,
You should have used this as your fifth pick.
I'm going with Wrap Snacks.
Even for optics.
Well,
Wrap snacks. Okay.
Wait till you see my 5th pick.
Wrap snacks is good. I've tried the chips; they're good. But I was like driving through down like from Miami. I was in like South Carolina, and I saw like the first time I saw it was like Wrap snacks. I'm like, what is this? I thought it was like a thing of like the state I was in. I was in the middle of nowhere, but apparently it's everywhere.
Yeah,
But
you can't find them anywhere here.
Do you guys know
No,
this?
shout out to Dankmart.
Oh,
Yeah,
they got them.
Dankmart. And also, what's that place on Main Street? It's like Main and like 12th-ish.
12.
It's called Snack Mart, I think. It has
Oh,
a
right,
regular
right, right.
cool
Snackland.
name. Snackland.
Yeah.
Snackland has them. Dankmart has them.
Yeah.
So you can get them here in the specialty cool snack stores.
What's the story behind Wrap snacks? Is there a story?
Well, to get into it, we have to talk about the history of rap, and it's gonna,
Yeah, it's very
It's gonna
subjective.
take a while. Quick side question: who would be the rapper that you would want on a Rap Snacks package that you would buy?
I think I would
man.
go. It's tough. There's a lot. I don't know if he's on one, but I would go Nas personally.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, going with OG. For me, I'd probably go with Kanye. Kanye is like one of my favorite rappers, so it'd have to be one of those. But I don't even know what flavor it would be, because they have like whimsical flavors for their names too, I'm guessing.
Yeah, yeah. You took mine, so I'll go with the only other rapper that I know, Juan Manuel Miranda.
Yeah.
I'd want him
Yeah. That's dumb.
Hey, have you seen Hamilton? Have you seen Hamilton?
What's the flavor?
Uh,
Honey Hamilton.
Honey Hamilton.
That's dumb.
Something ham.
Something ham.
Hamilton and cheese.
Okay.
Okay, who's up
What's
next?
It's your last pick.
It's your last pick.
Here we go. Okay.
How is Rap Snacks not your last pick?
dude.
Like, what is your last pick gonna be? Old Dutch?
So this last pick is very obscure, but if you had it, you will know that this was a unique experience for you,
Okay.
and no other chip has tasted like it. It's very premium. I think it's like $10 to $20 a bag. It's not a cheap chip. Their branding is on point. They have a pretty dope mascot. And the taste, well, like you might not want to have it every day. When you do have it, it's very unique, very different. And like I mentioned, it'll taste like no other chip you've had
All right,
before.
you're doing a lot of mental gymnastics
Let's
here.
go. Let's bust it out. Let's go.
Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
The brand is called Irvin's, and the chip is the salted egg potato chip. It is such an insane chip. And it is exactly what it sounds like. It tastes like you're eating salted eggs. It comes in like a foil.
I can understand why he picked Rap Snacks.
Okay, Matt has his first flop of
Once you try
I've tried it.
Irvin's salted egg potato chip.
I've tried it.
You'll
tried
know-
it.
yeah.
I tried it in Singapore. It's
salted egg
it's
chips,
good.
yeah.
It's
You'll
good.
know while you'd want it on your list.
It's good. It's like super overpriced. Like I don't know if it's
They're
worth
like
the price.
$10 a bag when you
Yeah.
buy it here.
It might be the most expensive chip.
It probably is.
And that's why it's my quarterback.
Okay.
I think you're gonna have to do a lot of selling with that one.
Yeah, that one's gonna.
Do I have to buy a bag now for the...
I think so.
When he's having trouble spelling it over here. Okay.
Moving on.
All right.
All right. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna go too out of the box for this last pick of mine, but I think it's gonna be one that a lot of people know of. Not a lot of people can get it unless you had a special type of membership for it.
Ooh.
Costco?
Yeah, and it's Costco. It's going to be the Hawaiian Maui onion potato chip.
Yeah,
It's
those
a
are
nice
great
kettle
chip.
cooked chip. It's a solid chip. I could probably eat like quarter of a bag easy.
You can get
One of
those at
big-
Target, actually.
Can you now?
Target's where we used to
Ooh,
go.
okay, I stand corrected there. But-
Just to rewind a bit, I don't want to interrupt you, but Irvin's also has the fish skin chips. Super insane.
All right, so my pick again, Hawaiian Maui onion is my last pick, and I think that is a good round out to my
Good,
team.
solid pick
Yeah.
to round it out.
I'm
What
sorry.
do you got, Ram? You
I'm
got
just like
Pringles, Lay's, Tostitos, and Bugles. Do you have a fifth pick to round out your 1990s 16-year-old kid's birthday party?
Advertising on Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Beige cardigan lunch.
another one that's out of the box a little bit. This is I'm gonna take another risk, and I'm gonna take as my final pick of the draft. The final pick, Mr. Irrelevant. I'm gonna pick Veggie Straws.
Ooh, another Costco classic.
Another Costco classic. There's so many chips that rose to fame because of Costco.
Yeah.
But Veggie Straws is like, it's like, I think that one is actually a little bit healthy. No, probably not. But it's probably healthier than Hard Bite. But
Not healthier than fish skin. Fish skin.
I'm gonna pick
Omega-3s,
Veggie
baby.
Straws. I mean, like it's a classic. It's at least at the very least, it's like it makes you think that you're eating healthy. That like it's got veggie in the
They probably
name.
use like ground up vegetables.
There's
powder
probably,
form,
like-
right, yeah.
Yeah, like it
What's
can't
your
be good.
favorite of the three veggie straws?
I like the OG, the OG Veggie
yellow?
Straws. I don't even know
There's
the
yellow,
color.
There's yellow,
Yeah,
green,
yellow, green,
and
red.
orange.
Yeah, or orange, yeah.
I like the OG with not too much flavor in it.
No greens.
Wait, are the colors supposed to like signify like a different flavor?
Oh, you're talking about like which individual fry is
yeah,
better?
yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I think they all taste the same, but I like the plain version versus like the cheddar or whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, the OG. I mean, you know what? I'd say all of our picks, just looking at our lists here, they're all pretty well rounded in terms of like we've got some great ones and definitely some not so great ones.
We've got some that show personality.
Yeah.
We've got some that show beige cardigans. We've got some
All right, let's do a recap then. Matt, let's see. What did you pick?
Okay, so I've got Doritos, followed by Miss Vicky's and Ruffles, and then my two, off the wall picks, Wrap Snacks and Irvin's.
All right.
If someone in the U.S. is looking at those, like they've only heard of Doritos and Wrap Snacks, so you better hope your Canadian peeps are voting on that one.
Well, let's just say if anyone in the world wanted a salted egg chip,
That's true.
it's going to lead them directly to Irvin's.
Right.
All right, and my picks were Cheetos, Sun Chips, Hard Bite, Paki, and that sweet Hawaii Maui onion.
I think that's such a good pick, that Hawaiian. Like it's just
solid.
looking at the list, it just like stands out. It's
Honestly,
the longest one.
The Hawaiian Maui onion could even be, I would say, a top one pick. Like that, those are pretty good. That's a pretty good chip.
100%
It's a
agree
solid
with you.
chip.
100% agree. It's a great chip. And the packaging's dope.
Yeah.
The purple bag.
Yeah.
It's so iconic.
All right, I got Pringles, Lay's, Tostitos, Bugles, and Veggie Straws.
Yeah.
Never
Solid.
heard someone list their picks so
Didn't
fast.
seem so confident.
Yeah. It's Pringles, Lay's, Tostitos, Bugles, Veggie Straws.
All right. What are some brands that we missed? Actually, there's quite a lot. I think, right?
I got so many. I got 4 picks here.
Run through them. What did you
I
get?
got 4
What did you
picks
have?
here that I would have loved to pick, but
And you picked Rand's or some fish skin stuff.
you gotta have Irvin's. It's so unique. It's so unique, and you gotta have Wrap Snacks because we're street. Okay, these are the ones that were just on the cutting room floor for me. Very, very close. It was between this and Irvin's, but Funyuns.
Funyuns. Oh, yeah.
I love Funyuns, and I love them even more because they don't sell them in Canada. So
Yeah.
anytime we go to the U.S., like say we're in New York City visiting Ramel or something like that, like I know like we have to get Funyuns and we have to bring them back.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know why they don't sell them.
I'm
here.
surprised no one picked Old Dutch. None of us picked Old Dutch. Was that like a Canadian thing too?
Well,
I think so.
It's
Right?
a little basic.
It is. It's
is.
basic, but
It's a
I
beige.
picked Lay's, so like I felt
Yeah.
like I can't
Yeah.
have Lay's and Old Dutch.
And then one that is also just U.S. related, and maybe it wouldn't have been counted, but it's close to Rum's Bugles, which is they're called combos.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, they're pretty interesting.
They're kind of like filling a little bit.
They
Are
might be the best 420 snack.
Yeah.
They're invented
No,
at 421.
I have to argue the best 420 snack was probably, I think, Cheesies.
Like Hawkins Cheesies.
Hawkins Cheesies.
I
Like
can't
those
believe
like
nobody
gas
picked
station ones.
that.
Oh man, those are
think-
addicting.
I think that's Canadian.
That's Canadian too. Cheese balls are
Cheese balls
those
are a
are
good
pretty.
one.
Those are
Yeah.
pretty. 420. What about that? Would you guys have accepted Crispers as chips?
I was ready for the fight. I was ready to fight for it if I wanted to pick it, and I was ready to shut you guys down.
Yeah.
Before you
Regardless
picked it.
of your
Yeah.
stance, like it was
Yeah.
gonna. If there was if there was a 6-pack, I would have gone Crispers.
If
I
someone
think.
picked Crispers, I would have definitely picked Ritz sandwiches, like those cheese sandwiches.
No.
Oh, man.
I would
Ritz,
fight.
Ritz sandwiches are
Ritz
like
mini sandwiches.
They come in a box, dude. They're
No,
not
they come in mini
chips.
bags. They come in mini bags.
They do
Dude.
come in a bag, but
That's for
a
like
cracker.
snacks.
That's
Come on,
such a
And I will
that's a
fight you
cracker.
guys.
That's a cracker, dude. That is so a cracker.
If Crispers can be a chip, then
Wait,
Ritz
Crispers. Crispers is ambiguous. That's their whole market.
Yeah, that's what they did.
Is it a
Like,
chip? Is it a cracker? Nah, it's a crisper.
All right. What else did we miss? We didn't. I'm surprised. Like there was a lot more healthy options, like kettle chips. Well, you mentioned kettle chips. None of us picked it.
Yeah, kettle would have been okay. Might have been better pick than hard bite.
what about it? What?
That was fine words.
I don't know
Not
if
trying
hard
to
bite.
dig.
I don't know if hard bite was a good choice. I
Hard
think
bite.
I'm not saying it's not a good
All right,
chip.
Okay.
I'm just saying I don't know if it's a good. if it's a
It's definitely the glossettes of this shit.
good. Yeah.
No. That's the Irvin's.
That's the Irvin's salty egg chip.
That's a $20 chip, man.
Yeah.
Hickory sticks. I also
Oh, I
very
love
close.
those. Those were
Love
good.
those. Great value for your money.
Yeah.
1,000,000 chips for $1.
Yeah, the per chip pricing is
The
like,
ratio is
if you're just
insane.
looking to eat a lot of one thing.
Okay, and we're back. Just off the bat, who do you guys think won that one?
It's a tough one. Like usually we have one person that we on
Yeah.
in these post games, but it's kind of even. Like there's some people have some weird picks, but it's pretty even.
And you know what? With like the addition of like this new season, it feels like even with the weird picks that you have a chance. I mean, that last
Yeah.
one, it could have gone either way. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, the season 2 episode 1 results like surprised me, so it's hard to say. It's hard to say what the people like, and obviously it's new and different people finding us every time. So,
well, Matt,
it's anyone's game.
Last time you mentioned that you were kind of making fun of Jay for picking like Snickers as a safe choice. I think I have I disagreed that like you can't really make a safe choice. I do have some safe choices there. I got Lay's, I got Tostitos. I think those ones are so like all encompassing of like so many different things.
Yeah.
So.
And you're a big Mark Messier fan. So you had
They already saw that joke in the thing. You can't make that joke again. I have to cut that out. That's more work for me. But yeah, and then what else you got? And Matt made the boldest picks with.
Yeah.
I took a lot of heat for picking Irvin's.
Yeah.
It's definitely out there. I mean, even just trying to find the chip afterwards was a little bit difficult for sure.
You are you're lucky because I'd say most of our viewers are Asian.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which
but even then, like once you find Irvin's, they're super expensive too. So a lot of barriers to entry.
I mean, at least what, $16?
15 for the basic, 16? And then once you start getting into the fish skin version, add a couple of dollars here and there. Yeah. It's a premium chip.
Dude, and we brought Wrap Snacks, so like let's try it out. I've had it before. I don't think I've had Cardi B. I think I had I can't remember which one
Migos,
I had.
maybe?
We got some
Notorious?
we got some interesting ones out here. We've got the Wrap Snacks. We've got some Asian branded Sun chips out here. Shout out to Dankmart for some of this stuff. I'm just gonna open this one.
Oh yeah, Dankmart on it's on off Robson. I can't remember what street it is, but Dankmart's awesome.
Yeah, there's 2 locations now, right, for Dankmart?
Yeah, there's one on Robson. There's one in South Main Street. All right, you take the
that seems like a fun business. Okay, the 4th overall pick for my team.
Shout out to the
Snacks.
Cutco scissors, by the way.
Let's try this.
All right.
We are trying Cardi B.
What flavor is this actually? It's
like cheddar barbecue.
So Cardi B is on the front, right? And she's got. That's pretty cool. I wonder who the artist is. Yeah.
That's like what is from the album cover with Bodak Yellow, right?
Yeah. Cheddar barbecue. Awesome. You want one?
All right. Here we go. It looks like a Lay's. Let's try it.
Ooh, some nice ASMR crunchy noises over here.
That is so good.
That's good.
That is a really good chip. That's not just some licensing deal.
Yeah,
like
that's pretty good. We gotta give one.
That's a really good
producer
chip.
Winnie over here.
They had a good chip, and then they're like, "Let's get a license on top of this."
yeah. No, that's a solid. In terms of like non-kettle potato chip, this is pretty damn good.
Yeah. Now I wish we didn't have to go to like a fancy boutique snack store to get them. I want these regularly.
It's really cool to see all these like different variation of chips.
Look at this Lay's.
Right? I picked this up for you guys.
Vote for Lay's. Oh, grilled squid flavor.
I mean,
Squid Games.
Maybe later I want you guys to try this. This was my favorite sun chip variation from South Korea. It's the garlic baguette one. You guys get to try this one after.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
The squid sun chips, or the squid Lay's. I don't know how that's going to turn out.
Yeah, that looks interesting.
Yeah. So is it a steal confirmed?
Yeah, I like the Wrap Snacks. I think I'm gonna have to pick one of those up again. I think they sell them in a few, like one of like those few bodega shops that we have here.
We're doing you a huge favor by like promoting Wrap Snacks, because if we didn't have Wrap Snacks here, like we would just be making fun of you probably for picking Wrap Snacks.
Before you vote, please go to your nearest Dankmart or Snackland and buy some Wrap Snacks.
They probably have some Lay's there. I'm thinking too.
And some Cheetos too.
And look for the rest.
We're all trying to plug our own now.
In the clearance section.
Oh, you know what? I should have brought Bugles, because we could have done the fingers thing. That's like a classic. Yeah. And we should have brought Pringles. I could have done the duck lips.
Too. Yeah, duck lips. Yeah. Now that we're on video.
Today. Can we shoot again on Wednesday?
I think that's so much.
We have to buy another Wrap Snacks bag to protect.
I'm just gonna like cut into like me like going like bugle fingers
just
to the
above
camera.
you right now. Just put all those fun Pringles commercials, people stacking them in circles.
Yeah. All right.
With that, thank you everyone for joining us for another week of Food Shenanigans. Please follow us on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok, all Hamburger Disco. And if you want to buy clothing with hamburgers on it, check out hamburgerdisco.com. Our next episode will come out on Monday, November 29th. You heard that correctly. We are moving to Mondays.
Yeah.
Why? What's the reasoning?
think it's we're competing against TGIF. That's the main thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Family Matters.
Too much on that primetime channel.
Boy Meets
Yeah.
World, Step by Step. They're just hanging with Mr. Cooper. Too many good shows on Friday. For Jay and Ram, my name is Matt, and thank you for watching Season 2, Episode 2 of the Hamburger Disco podcast. Don't forget the 3 C's: create, collaborate, and consume.